A very good o'clock to all the students. Here I am Amisha ma'am, your English grammar teacher. Students, today I am here to start our next chapter, that is chapter number 8, conditional sentences. Okay, so let's get started. Conditions or suppositions are often expressed by a conditional clause. Always remember that in conditional sentence, whenever the word itself conditional means there should be a condition or supposition. Okay, these are being expressed by a conditional clause. Sentence having conditional clause are called conditional sentence. That means those sentences which have conditional clause in them are being considered to be as conditional sentences. Now, usually a conditional sentence has an if clause and a main clause. See, in this conditional sentence, do remember that it is being formed by two clauses. One is your if clause, another one is your main clause. Okay, if clause is that clause where condition is being supposed to be kept. Okay. The following forms are used to introduce conditional clauses. What all following forms we have? If, even, if, unless, until, till, in case, in event, provided that, providing that, on condition that, as long as, so long as, suppose, supposing that, whether or etc. Okay. So here now, being moving further, we got to know that conditional sentences types are being categorized as first one is open conditional sentence or open conditional clause. Okay, so conditional clauses in which are being categorized in the category, we are going to discuss the first one, that is open conditional clauses. In these clauses, a condition may or may not be fulfilled. Students, do remember that either the condition will be fulfilled or it may not be fulfilled. Okay, do remember. In these clauses, there is no indication whether the condition is likely to be fulfilled or not. Means it is nowhere an indication to you whether the condition is likely to be fulfilled or not. Condition is just here you can say it may be fulfilled or it may not be. Fine. Example is, if you request me, I'll help you. Here the condition is applied. What? If you request, then only I'll be going to help you, na? So here condition may be fulfilled or may not be. Second one is, if it is a fine day tomorrow, we shall go for a picnic. That means your condition is being applied. Means here it is, okay, if it is a fine day tomorrow, then only we shall go for a picnic. Condition will be fulfilled or not, it depends on the climate. Now, open conditional forms sentences have the following pattern. How? If or unless. With this, the condition clause starts. Okay. Then the present tense must be used, where you could see in the above sentence request. It is the first form of the verb. Then after in main clause, you will see can, shall, will, may, might, must. Plus with them, you must see the verb first form. Need not, ought, go, should be able to. Fine. Examples is are, if you are hardworking. If you are hardworking, you can be successful. How I could say this as an open conditional clause? First thing is the sentences firstly starting with if clause or if or unless, and second one is in that conditional clause, in if clause we could see the present tense, that is hard working. Okay, then after that you can see in main clause either can is will come, can, shall, will, may, might, must, with them verbs first form. Okay, now moving to the next clause, that is hypothetical condition clause. What is it? These conditional clauses contains a condition that is improbable or unreal or unlikely. Means that the hypothetical situation which is not real situation. Okay, these conditions are not likely to be fulfilled, means they are being done here, that in open conditional it may be fulfilled or it may not be, but here we are being confirmed that the conditions are not likely to be fulfilled. Such clauses are unreal or hypothetical or unlikely conditional clauses. Like in these clauses, the following form is used. In conditional clause, what you will get? If, unless, even if only. These are the startings. Then with that only simple past tense will come. Okay, that is verb's second form. Then in main clause you could see would, should, could, might, with that verb's first form. Okay, the sentence is, if I won a big lottery, I would buy a big house. Here I can't say this as a open conditional. First is, while understanding the sentence, it is a hypothetical situation. If I win a big lottery, then only I would be able to buy a big house. That is the condition which cannot be likely to be fulfilled. Okay, so here in this if clause, the sentence is starting with if. Okay, then after that you could see one, one is the second form of verb. of win second form is won. So second form is coming, that is a simple past tense. If clause is in simple past tense, then moving further we could see that main clause here is would, should, could, might. In it would is used, I would. After that verb's first form, that is by. So here it is a sentence which is of hypothetical conditional clause. Okay, now third one is a student's unfulfilled conditions in the past. That means those conditions which are unfulfilled in the past tense are your unfulfilled condition clause. Okay, in the past. These clauses contains that was not fulfilled in the past. Okay, these clauses contains a condition. What these clauses contains? Those conditions which were not fulfilled in the past. And the following pattern here is, with if clause you could see past perfect tense. Past perfect means with the head there must be a past participle or a third form of the verb. Then in main clause you could see would, should, could, might, with that have plus third form of the verb. How? Sentences, if you had started earlier you would have reached in time. Okay, here in if clause it is starting with if. Okay, then in that past perfect tense is used. How? With had you could see third form of the verb or past participle, that is started. So it is here in if clause, conditional clause, it is in past perfect tense. Then moving further to the main clause you could see you would have reached in time. That means with that we could see would and have, then third form of the verb is again reached. Hope so students it is clear to you. Try to watch this video completely to understand the chapter in a more perfect manner, and also try to complete the exercise by your own first. Thank you for watching the video.